Hi guys! I have teamed up with several YouTube chefs to create an amazing Thanksgiving playlist. So check the info box for all those recipes. But right now, I'm going to show you guys how to make this easy pumpkin pie cheesecake. So let's get started. Alright, so you want to place a baking tray on the middle rack of your oven, add some water to the tray, and then turn your oven on to 350. This creates lots of steam, and cheesecake loves some steam and moisture. For my crust, I'm using some cinnamon flavored graham crackers. You can use ginger snaps or even chocolate cookies, whatever flavor you want. Just going to add in a little bit of sugar to those crushed graham crackers, just like that. And I'm going to add in a little bit of melted butter to hold everything together. Just stir that up with a fork until large crumbs appear, just like that. This stuff is good. I can eat this by itself. And let's go ahead and pour that into your springform pan, and then just take your hand and kind of spread it out into an even layered. And now you just want to press it very, very firmly. You want to pack it all in there, and then just throw it in the freezer while we make the rest of our cheesecake. And don't forget, you guys, you can find this recipe on my blog, divasandcook.com, with a ton of other great recipes, so go check that out. Alright, my cream cheese is at room temperature. Make sure your cream cheese is nice and soft before you add it to your bowl. I'm going to place this into a bowl. Now take your mixer and just beat it until it's nice and creamy. Okay, just like that. Perfect. Now add in your sugar. Lots and lots of sugar, honey. Now just beat that until the sugar is well combined. You want this to be really, really silky. Make sure you scrape down the sides of your bowl as well to make sure everything gets mixed in. You don't want any lumps to be in there. This is how you get that nice velvety texture to your cheesecakes. So that's perfect. Now go ahead and add in that vanilla extract. Okay, and go ahead and beat that in. There's a lot of mixing in this recipe. Now I'm using the Libby's Pure Pumpkin. I love Libby's brand for pumpkin, so go ahead and add that in there. Don't get the pumpkin pie mix. Make sure it's pure pumpkin, okay? Just go ahead and mix it in. And if you are enjoying this recipe, you guys, please be sure to leave me a comment, rate, subscribe, all that good stuff. I love it. Now I'm going to add in my eggs. They're also room temperature. I'm going to add in lots of cinnamon. Gotta have lots of cinnamon. And I have some nutmeg, ginger, allspice. Gonna add that in there. Now make sure you mix this just until it's combined. Do not overmix. Cheesecake does not like air, and mixing creates air. Okay, now go ahead and pour that right into your prepared crust. I love how you can see the little bits of cinnamon. Now go ahead and give that a little shake just to kind of get everything nice and even. Because I'm gonna place this right into the water in the oven, I'm gonna use some foil paper to create like a little, seal. I don't want that water seeping into my pan, honey. Now go ahead and place this pan right into that water just like that. Okay, we're gonna bake this for 60 minutes. Okay, and after the 60 minutes are up, just go ahead and turn off the oven and crack the door of the oven just like that. Okay, now sometimes cracks happen, y'all. I never crack a cheesecake, but of course because I'm recording, it had to crack. But you know what? I'm kind of glad it did, because I'm gonna show you how I fix my cracks. Okay, I take a little bit of water. We're gonna start with the very top of the crack. And take a little bit of water, dip your finger in it, and then slowly tap on the crack. This will kind of make the cheesecake kind of gluey like, and it'll just kind of bend the crack. Work very, very slowly and carefully, okay? All right, there. It's not perfect, but it's better than having that huge crack. And I'm going to cover it up anyway, so whatever. All right, so now I'm just going to cover up my cheesecake with some saran wrap. I'm going to refrigerate it overnight. It needs to set up, okay? Alright, meanwhile, I have chilled a bowl in the freezer. I'm going to add in some heavy whipping cream. I'm going to make like a cinnamon whip topping for this, okay? So add that cream to a bowl, and then you're going to beat it on high until it begins to thicken, and then add in some powdered sugar. And you can also add in some maple. That'd be really good with pumpkin. Maple, yes. And now I'm going to add in enough cinnamon just until I can taste it, okay? I never measured out. Then go ahead and pop that in the fridge until you're ready to use it. Okay, it is the next day. I couldn't wait for this part. Okay, great. I'm going to use a napkin to kind of remove that condensation. Now you can go ahead and remove it from the pan right now. Be very careful. I covered the top of mine with pecans because I didn't like the way it looked. And now go ahead and serve yourself up a big luscious slice and add on that cinnamon whip topping. And y'all, this stuff is the bomb. The texture is just so velvety and smooth, and you can taste all those spices, that cinnamon. It is the bomb. Make this. Thank you guys so much for watching. You can get the recipe at divasandcook.com. Bye.